Hi guys, my name is Viresh Patel.
Hello, I'm Dina Kur.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking in. We're really excited to share with you our journey with the body transformation marathons and how it all came about and how we work with it. So thank you once again for taking the time, for being here. Okay. So, a year ago, our clubs were closed and we needed to find another way to build our clubs virtually. So we thought it's going to be simple. We will bring everybody onto Zoom and everything will be normal and everything will work perfectly. Unfortunately, it did not come out this way, right? It wasn't so successful. So we decided, let's take a step back and ask some questions of ourselves. What did we want to do? So first thing was we wanted to have a virtual club. Secondly, we needed to make sure that we could actually engage with and see our customers on a daily basis, much like we would in a club. Third, we wanted to make sure that they were accountable. Like, when they're coming to the club, we see them on a daily basis and we can see if there's some changes happening or not, and we can push them in the right direction. Say, don't do that, gently, of course, right? Same thing, we wanted to do it on a virtual basis, right? We wanted to make sure that, it was an enjoyable process for our customers. Not something that, that is, sometimes online can be a little bit challenging, but we want to make it enjoyable so that it would be a process that they would happy to continue for a long time, right? And it needed to be easy. We wanted it to be easy for them to be able to bring their friends and family. And also it needed to be something that was simple enough for our distributors to do, not complicated, so they could get started, right? And sometimes when you're asking all these questions, the answers just come. And in our case, the answer came because we met our mentor, founder circle, Leon Weisbein, and he started to explain to us about this 10-day body transformation marathons. And this is how we got started with it. So what exactly is a 10-day body transformation marathon? Well, like the name suggests, it runs for 10 days, okay? It consists of 9 people, that is a coach, and 8 customers, right? All of them participate in a group. For example, our coaches work through Telegram. You can use any type of app that you like, okay? And each team, right, of 9 basically goes for 10 days. 10 days means 1 lap. So in a month, we run 2-3 laps. Sometimes it's 1 lap, take a break for a couple of days, and then start again, okay? It just depends on the circumstances, depends on, what's happening around the life, okay? But 2 to 3 teams running in a month, okay? Now, here's great news. Each team produces between 800 to 1,000 volume points per month, okay? 800 to 1,000 points per month, each team of 9 people. Now, what about the coach? What does he get out of this?
Every coach, we are coaches, right? So we need to put our weight also. First of all, it's giving to us good shape. Secondly, lead by example.
Okay. Now, inside the marathon, okay, so in the Telegram group, the customers have to post their daily weight. They have to post pictures of what they eat, what they drink. Why? So that we can actually guide them. We can show them different food swaps. We can make sure that they're accountable, because the whole point is to ensure that they get results. We also set tasks to our customers on a daily basis, right? So, for example, today's task is to drink 2.5 liters of water. Now, you can't just write in the group, I drank 2.5 liters of water. That's not working, no. You need to show us, right? So show us the glasses, show us the bottles. So something small that enables them to create some sort of habits, right? This is what we're after. We also put education information within the groups about 5 or 7 times out of the 10 days. Okay, it's simple stuff like what is protein, what is carbohydrate, and then, show us a recipe with this stuff or show us a recipe with that stuff. Okay, something simple, not complicated, so it doesn't overload the customer. This is very important. Now, we have collages, right? And you can see them on the slides here. These collages are actually of the team. We look at the results on a daily basis. We create a collage and we promote the winner of the day through social media, the winning team at the end of 10 days, we promote it through social media. Okay, obviously all this is done with the permissions of the participants, right? Without that, we wouldn't do that. Okay? But the idea is to show this within not just social media, but through all our groups, whether it's our customer groups, our distributor groups, our supervisor groups, right? So to create excitement and to show progression of people participating in the marathons, right? This is the key part of it. Monetary rewards, we don't have any. Everybody wins in our marathons, okay? So it's a friendly competition between the teams, right? So for example, I have my own team, Dina has her team, and at the end of the lap, we can see that my team won or Dina's team won, and we use this to promote the marathons and to create that sort of friendly competition within all our groups.
So how we start to promote body transformation challenges. So we need to make a little bit groundwork because we made before some mistakes. So I don't want you to go through this. And first, we build a community. We built our community on the Telegram, and this community group, it's basically for people who not trusting us yet to the cold market, because we will start to promote our challenges through social media, and not everybody will go in the beginning. So we don't want to lose these people. In our community group, we're putting a lot of tips about nutrition, general nutrition, about our exercise. We're talking about attitude. We're talking about getting results, and we're promoting results from our groups. We're promoting our customers there. We're promoting our marathons there. So we're building trust inside the group with cold market. Second thing, before we start to go to the cold market, we need to promote something. We need to have a group. So what we did in the beginning, we made a list of our customer, and we sent to them wow flyer that we're starting something new, and people like new things. So a lot of existing customers said, wow, I want to go in, what is this about? So we explained to them, it's very simple, but it's a lot of excitement. It's 10 days body transformation marathon, short period of time. We will get some result. You will put weight every day, you will put your meal every day, and we will talk about this. And wow, and because people like some new stuff, a lot of existing customers said, yeah, we want to come in. We'll also send the same message to all our coaches, because our coaches don't know what we're talking about. So I said, come in, let's go, come, you will learn, and afterwards you will do your own marathon. And third, we have a list of the customers that somehow stop to use a product, maybe 1 month, maybe 3 months, maybe 5 years. So we're also sending to them then our telephone, so we will send to them same messages, and we have a good response. So we put in the beginning to our body transformation, our customers, our coaches, and maybe our friends who have trust with us, and we started. We asked permission. Can we promote our collages on the social media? Because we're not promoting weights there, we're promoting only progress. We're promoting day with coach, we're promoting some simple stuff, but we need to receive permission. So people say, yeah, no problem. Okay, so we start to promote. And so some of our customers become very excited. Customer friends and family start to see some excitement because they put to their wall. Actually, I'm calling to customer and say, can you help me? I said, what I need to do? I said, can you promote it too on your wall or on your story? And they said, yeah, sure. So you can give some small prizes, for people who are promoting some bar or some shaker. It's small stuff that, they really, I say to truth, they really like to help they really want challenge be successful because they're part of the team. And what we did, we establish with new people some trust and some long journey. So what we do in the first meeting, the customer start a program, I'm talking to him about a long journey. For example, you want to lose 5 kilo, 10 kilo, 1 kilo, 20 kilo, it doesn't matter. Because after you lose weight, we will need to change your program to maintain program. We need to show you how to maintain your weight for rest of your life. And for that, you will use also body transformation challenges, because with group of people, with your coach, it's much more easy to do it. This is first. Second, I teach our customers to give script to their friends and family and to bring to us referrals. So what I say, it's simple. You start today, you're excited, but you don't trust. You don't know yet you will lose weight or not. You don't know yet if I will take good care of you or not. So it means it's a lot of question marks. But after 2, 3, 4 days, you will start to smile more. You will have some more energy. You will see, you will be excited because I will take great care of you. You will maybe have your first result, not maybe, for sure, you will have your first results, some few grams and maybe some few inches, and people around you will ask you, what are you doing? So you don't need to explain to him about shake and about aloe vera and about how you use the product and program. This is not interesting. What is interesting is how you feel about what you're doing. What is interesting is about your coach that taking care of you. And you will like me, right? You will promote me. I said, yes. I said, okay, great. So after 2, 3, 4 days, when people asking you, you say to them, listen, my coach is a great person. I feel absolutely fantastic. She's taking great care of me. And I'm in a transformation marathon. And she's busy, so I will give your details to her, and she in 2, 3 days she will contact you. Her name is Dina, and when she called, just smile. So they said, okay, great, no problem. Everybody bring after 2, 3 people their friends? Obviously not, but many, yes. So this is how actually we start to work with their circle of influence. And trust me, our customers bringing the best customers, and this is how we're afterwards teaching them to be the coaches. You want to add something?
No, I think you covered it quite good, actually. Everything is pretty clear, right? Setup is great. And the process is actually wonderful. Just one thing I wanted to talk about, like, sometimes in the marathons, okay, some customers decide to take a break, right?
Yeah.
So they've been in the marathon for a lap, 10 days, or sometimes 2 laps, or 3 laps, or 4 laps. And they say, Dina, Gresh, look, this next lap that's starting on Monday, we want to take a break.
Yeah, some people going to vacation, or they have some events and they don't want to participate each lap. It's okay, it's fine, no?
Right? So it's okay. We can replace them with the queue of people that we have waiting, or we will find somebody new, right, to help us to complete the team.
And don't forget about these people who lose a lap, because we can add them to next lap. Always promoting.
Right? So it's not that we're losing somebody, just sometimes life is happening. They're taking a break, right? They're going on a small holiday, and afterwards they're coming back to us and joining another of our transformation challenges.
So I want also to give to you a few ideas how we're talking with the cold prospects. Obviously, we're all of us working with the different markets, with different mentalities, with different personalities. But I will give to you just few ideas that you can adapt this to your market and to your personality. When people asking cold market, asking us on the Insta or on the face, they're asking, what is this about? I said, wow, nice to meet you. My name is Gina. Thank you that you're calling me. And I want to ask a few questions. What is your height and what is your weight? So basically, I want to understand who I'm talking about, and I want to take control with conversation, because when you're asking questions, actually you're taking control. So they say to me, blah blah blah, and they said, great. Did you try to lose weight before? So they say to me, yes or no. And I said, and how did this work for you? So they say to me, oh, didn't work. Why it didn't work for you? So they give to me all the secret because I was hungry, or because I was alone, or because I know I had too many events. So they give to me actually answer how to work with them. They give to me answer how I can lead them and how I can help them. So I say, great. So we're starting our transformation marathon. This is first 10 days. You will see already changes. This is tasty. This is nice. This is very with small group of people. You will have a lot of excitement. And do you like to start? So cold market, we have not very, I mean, we don't have very good statistics. So people said, yeah, but, and so I don't want this to hear this, but I said, but before we start, let me add you to our community group that you will have, even today, before we started a marathon, you will have already different type of tips about nutrition, about exercise. You will meet people who is already in our marathons. So do you like me to add you? They said, yeah, please. So I said, great. I am sending to you link now. Please come in. And when you come in and you want to start or you want to ask questions, just put some plus or write something in the group and I will contact you. So it means I don't want to disturb them, you know, if they're not interesting. So they said, okay, great, thank you very much. And we're adding every day to the community group, we're adding between 30, 40, 50 people. When the groups just start, because it's a community group, just it was new, when it was just 100 people or 200 people, I say the truth, it didn't work. I mean, it was no involvement. It's like I'm talking, but no response. When groups start to grow to 400, 500, people start, it's become, you know, direction two ways. And when group is 1,000, 1,500 people, wow, this has become serious action. So this is how we're working with cold market.
What about the people that are, you know, not co-market? Do you want to say something about that? Or
oh, it's very simple because they know already what we're talking about. Actually, for them, it's just to retain them. And I said, come. Anyway, you using the product now. What you need just to do, just to come to the group, put your results every day, put your progress every day, put your meals every day, and let's go and get best results.
So how does it grow? How are we growing, you know? Actually, growth is coming from new teams. Might sound simple, but let me give you an example, okay? So I already have, let's say, one team completed of 8, and they're running and everything is fine. But now I have 2, 3 other customers, and because I don't have a completed team, so they're not able to join. So my goal in this situation is to make sure that I ask my customers for some help. I say, listen, we want to start our new team, all right? Now we need 8 people to get started. So is it possible, you know, you guys can bring 2, 3, and I will bring 2, 3, and we will complete this team. So we will have a second team and get running. Now, usually what's happening when we're talking like this and when we start to get into action ourselves, right? So it's never I'm going to bring 2, 3 customers. It's usually I will have 4, 5, 6 customers. So I will have already completed my second team, but now I already have 2, 3 people left over. So I need to complete the third team. So this is where the growth is actually happening, right? Not staying with what we have with our existing people, but continually adding new teams and always asking help from our customers to help to fulfill the team, right? To bring them. You say, listen, sometimes because, you know, for example, my customer says, I want to bring my brother. No problem. It'll be great. Bring them in. All right. So pay attention, pay focus on this, right? Adding new teams is going to make sure that you're going to get a lot more growth happening. Now, the main purpose, okay, is to recruit by getting referrals, right? So, but in order to recruit by getting referrals, we need to be actively working for referrals, right? It's not about, I ask, hi, can you give me referrals? and they say, yes, maybe not. It's not working like this, okay? So what we're doing, we're using social media, the collages, right? And we're asking our customers, say, listen, for example, Dina is my customer. I say, Dina, you've got great results happening here. The transformations are really good. The collages we've got are perfect. Is it possible that I can, post it on your wall, tag you, and, you can write something or you can make some sort of comment about it? So once she says yes, all right, so we do that. Now, I'm watching and I'm waiting to see who else is commenting. And I'm actively then getting involved and chatting and asking these people pertinent questions like Dina explained before, okay? So to get referrals, yes, customers are gonna bring them, but at the same time, we need to actively work in order to get those referrals. Now, our customers see what's going on, right? They're seeing that we are adding new teams. They see new people coming all the time. They already have 2, 3 of their friends or family members in the team. So now it's easy to have a conversation with them, So, it's like you already have 2, 3 of your friends in the team. Would you like to learn how to open your own team? It's simple, right? It's only 8 customers. We're going to help you how to do that. Is that something you would like to do? So this is how we're actually recruiting from this process, okay? By generating referrals and then moving them forward. It's actually what we were doing like in our nutrition clubs, right? When we're building clubs from within clubs. So now what we do is we're building actually marathon teams from within marathon teams, right? Now, you need a critical mass in order to succeed if we're going to be working with referrals. If we have 1 or 2 teams, it's not really giving us that sort of results, okay? So you want to focus to get a few teams together. This process is going to take around 2, 3 months while you're getting used to it, you're learning how to approach your customers, because listen, your customers, you know them best, right? You know how to communicate with them and how you can approach them. And if you're working actively with them to get those results. So 2, 3 months, you have a few teams going, and now you should always focus to get the referrals, okay? So now, one more thing I want to talk about in this thing, it's, look, existing customers, they don't help us to grow. What do I mean by that? Like, for example, you can have 10 teams, but if those teams are not generating new teams created by distributors from within those teams, so we cannot grow, right? It just means our 10 teams are going to produce 10,000 volume points. Fantastic for the month. Everything is great, but we don't have a new distributor coming out and we don't pass our volume to that new distributor's team. So we want to pay attention on it, right? We want to make sure that we work to get referrals. We have an active plan to take that person, to talk to them, to convert them into a distributor and help them to start their own team. So that basically it forces us then to go and get new customers to add into our teams from the customers that we already moved to our first generation team, right?
It means all the time we're on the building mode. We're not stopping. No comfort level anymore. Okay, so let's talk now about the support structure for our customers that we provide to our customers and to our distributors and their customers. So first of all, like we spoke about already, it's community groups that is open also for non-customer, but it's a lot of information inside, exercises with Samantha Clayton and our experts about nutrition. We talk about different tips for nutrition. We talk about some mental points. We're talking about like community, how we can help the community, different results, and of course, we're speaking about marathons. Now, support structure is we're doing on the Facebook, Telegram, and you do whatever is suitable for you. But it's supposed to be 2 ways. It means people need to communicate inside. We need to communicate with our customers, because what we did in the beginning, we were thinking, oh, we know what our customers want. I know my customers, so I put the subject that I think it's relevant. and it was wrong. It was not so much involvement. And we made a survey and we asked our customers what you want to hear, what you want to cook, what you want to, what you curious to know. So in the moment we start to receive response, it's become not our groups, it's become their group. And in this way, it's become very easy to also to delegate responsibility to the customers, involve them. They will be more happy to invite their friends and family. And some of them will become our potential distributors too. So in customer structure, we have, first of all, we have a purpose is, of course, to make long-term customers, daily usage, not just lose weight or not just gain weight. It's also to involve the family, because when we start, for example, making cooking class, it involves a lot of products. It's very tasty. In some countries, we have also cooking book, and we have a cooking expert chef talking, and it's really good. So we decide to make a cooking class. So some of our members or some of our customers making different like waffles and some chocolate cakes and some different type of shakes and smoothie and many things. We do everything from the suggest from Herbalife cooking book. Some of the customers making their own recipes. So it's a lot of fun. Second, what we're doing like day with expert. Once a month or once in the 2 months, we invite a Herbalife expert, and he giving proper training about nutrition, about the habits, and we invite experts from different countries. We're making also translation, and it's really good because it's very relevant information. Every week we're making like day questions and answers. We're making anti-cellulite program. We're doing like some people in different countries, they're eating like emotional eating, and this is really big issue. So we invite a person who is like the psychologist that explaining about how to prevent different situations. Different countries, different language, different mentality. For example, in our Russians group, they like everything what is facial. I mean, we have a day with like a facial with skin, and we're making different, you know, like massage, right? Face building. And you know, everybody's so happy, and everybody inviting their friends, and it's, you know, it's a lot of involvement too. So this way we have a very clear communication with our customer, and it's helping us to develop bigger usage of the product, daily usage. It's helping us to develop our customers and have a lot of referrals.
All these events actually are weekly, right? So for example, the cooking class is every week. The nutrition education is also every week. And usually, you know, we have a committee, right, for different cooking classes. And for the nutrition education, so it's just comprising of our distributors. So we just give them the possibility and the responsibility, right? So they communicate with the customers, they ask them what is required, and we engage and ask the customers also to be a part, so they can make the cooking, okay? And they can bring their friends. A good question to ask is usually, so what would your friends like to learn? Not just what you like to learn, what would your friends like to learn? So, you know, they can bring people with them, right? And it's happening all on Zoom, so it's also fine, all right?
It's actually, we divide everything not by country, but by language. So if it's Russian language, so all people across all the world who speaking Russian can be involved. We're also making record, and we're sending this to the customers who cannot, you know, participate for some reason. So it's also very good. Also, we did a channel with all this, you know, recipes and some ideas, especially for the customers.
It's on Telegram, the channel, right? So yes. Every cooking class recipe actually goes there. So it's available for the customers, for anybody, for the distributors to use it, okay? The main goal is to to make sure that our products are becoming part of their daily life, right? Like people go to the supermarket and they buy certain things every week. This is what we want to do. We want to show them different ways of incorporating our products into their daily lives. And at the same time, you know, when Dina was talking about experts from Herbalife, right? This is part of the Herbalife Nutrition Advisory Board. And they are just reaffirming the message why the nutrition is so good and how we can use those products within, you know, their daily life. Anything else you want to add to that?
I think for customer support right now, it's all.
So we spoke about the customer support system, and now let's talk about our distributor support system, okay, to help the distributors to get knowledge and they can move forward. So every week, we run a weekly success academy. Okay, this is about the basics of our business. We cover all aspects. Usually it's around 10, 12 weeks, and then we start again. Okay, it's open to all our distributors, all our supervisors, everybody who wants to come, they are welcome to come. Okay, every month, depending on the market, okay, depending on the country that our business is in, some countries we run 500 volume point trainings monthly, okay? And in some countries, we run 1,000 volume point trainings. Again, these are trainings basically designed to help our distributors to move forward in the marketing plan, okay, to get towards from 500 to qualified producer levels, right? 1,000 volume points also to the same, and ultimately to move them to the supervisor levels, okay? So giving them the basic skills that they need in order to progress, right? Monthly supervisor schools. Every single month we run a supervisor school. Usually it's within speakers from within our own organization, but we also invite our friends from different organizations from different parts of the world to make the trainings. Okay, everything is happening on Zoom, so it's all good. And every 3 months we run an active supervisor training. Okay, so the qualification would be, let's say, January, February, March, and then in April, we would do an active supervisor training, right? And this training is actually geared towards moving them to becoming active world team. Everything about growing forward, going towards the active world team, going towards the tag team levels, okay? And to show them a little bit different type of vision, because we're asking guest speakers to come and make this training as well, okay? So we expose them to people from different countries with different experiences. All the content for everything, we have different channels on Telegram, right? So, for example, we talked about our cooking class, right? We have a channel, it's called Herbachef, with all the recipes and everything inside. And for the marathons, we have a transformation, content channel for what to put inside the marathon groups on a daily basis. Now, obviously, some of the coaches use it, some of them don't. It's all good. But all the content is coming from Herbalife, right? We use Herbalife's resources like IamHerbalife.com. We use a lot of stuff from Susan Bowerman, right? She has incredible videos about, sugar, protein, about how to go to shop, many different videos. So we don't need to break our head to create content to educate our customers in our marathon groups. We just take it from Herbalife and we utilize it, okay? We see that a lot of our distributors have challenges in, using or posting on social media, right? They don't know exactly what to post. So we decided to create a content channel for social media. Now, I'm not really so good at social media, all right? So, but what we do is we have a committee. We have people that are brilliant at it, right? So they are responsible for it. We get them to create the posts. They create everything, also what to post, how to write about everything. And all this information is available in the content channel, okay? So it's all available for our distributors to utilize. Now, the idea is actually very simple, though. Giving responsibility, right? We give responsibility to our distributors. We use each other's strengths to create the right type of content, right? And when people are engaged, they are much more likely to create better stuff, right? Because it's not that everything is about me or Dina. No, it's about them. Okay, they are much better at certain things than we are. So why not to ask, and why not to take them, and why not to give that responsibility for them, so they will be able to create the content for the entire organization. We also do, product usage videos. They're short videos, like how to use aloe, how to use the tea, how to make shakes, right? Simple videos about different types of products, which are like 30 seconds to 1 minute, not long, all right? And again, we put this inside our Academy channel, so that it's available for all distributors. Dina has some interesting way of working, okay, with new distributors, so she's going to explain that.
A new distributor have a customer, and some of them in the marathon, some not, but it doesn't matter, because new distributors sometimes have a challenge to follow the customer. To be a coach, it's taking time. So what we do with a new customer, we're opening our new member, new customer, and me, or the top team, we're opening the group, three people or 4 people, and we're helping to the distributor to take care of the customer. It means not I taking care of his customer, it's he taking, but I'm together with him. And sometimes I'm not writing inside the group, sometimes I'm writing to distributor in the private. So please answer this way, answer that way. That means I'm building the distributor. I'm showing him what to do, but in front of the customer, he's a queen or king, he's a coach.
Yeah. And actually, one of the things that is important is to make sure that all the distributors are aware of all the information that is available to them, right? Because we may think that, right, we've got this channel with this content channel, and we send this information once in a while, and everybody knows. No, so we remind people, right, in all the groups. For example, we have a group for 500 volume point distributors, right? We have a group for all getting started, new distributors, okay? We have a group as well, which is for supervisors, and we have our strategy group. So all the time, and all these groups, by the way, are on WhatsApp, so and you can use whatever app you like. And all the time, we're reminding people that this content is available in these different groups, and they should go and utilize it. Okay, it's important because distributors sometimes tend to forget that there is information available that they can use in order to grow their businesses.
It's a time of process of learning. It's okay. And now I want to talk about my favorite subject. It's challenges. We love challenges, because when you overcome the challenge, we're learning statistics, we're learning mentality, we're learning the process, we're learning new skills. So it's a great that we have a challenge. It means we're alive. Okay, so I will talk to you about a few challenges that we have. Maybe you will not face them, but let's see. First of all, it's about results. We are very oriented to customer to have results, and we're showing these results on our stories in the Facebook and Instagram. And but some cultures, they not allow to our customers cannot send the pictures, and its culture not allows them to publish that. So some of our team couldn't put any pictures, even the face. I mean, like a collage to our marathon, they couldn't put even collages. So what to do? So what we're doing, we open a new channel with results from the different people, from the different groups, of course, with permission. So, and we said, if your culture not allow you to put your results, don't worry, put my results, put your results. So it's no issue. Everything is no problem. Okay, no face. Culture not by culture you cannot put the face, no problem. We put a nice smile with like cookie and name, and so no problem. So it will be smiley with a daily progress and with same recognition. Everything is great. Now, in the beginning when we started, some people say to us, okay, you do, we watch. It means they said, well, no, we don't want to do it. So no problem. We never say, go and do it. We say, first of all, we will go, we will do, come with us, do with us, whoever want. Not everybody started with us, and it's fine. It's great. some people need, some time. But real leadership, it's not when you say go and do it, when you say let's go and do it, or watch me. Okay, so when we started and some people started with us, so we had issues like, oh, I asked my customer and he don't want, or she said no. And we understood that a problem, it's not a customer, it's a pitch. It's not like it's without excitement, first of all, and it's pitch was a little bit problematical. When we're promoting this, we say this is a part of our support challenge. It means there you're putting your, otherwise how I will know what you're eating every day, how I will know what is your weight, what is your progress or every day, how I will know that sometimes out of track and I want to fix something. So this is a part, this is your privilege, because it's free, right? It's your privilege to be part of our team, and our privilege to have you like part of our team. So when speeches change, so much more people start to be involved in our marathons. Now, another thing, some of the distributors have a one group, one team, and it's all, and they're working with this one team or two teams, and they're working all the time with the same people. So excitement coming when you putting new people, when everybody sees that you're putting new every day, somebody new coming to the group. So this is actually the key of the growth. Okay, so first of all, we're putting a lot of new people. Every day I have a new customer. Every day I have a new customer. So everybody see, wow, what you doing? What's going on there? So people become interesting. So they say, okay, teach us, show us. And people who is in the beginning, our distributors said, no, we will not do it. It's not for us. Today they're doing this perfectly. No problem. Never close the door. Okay, and so what we're challenging ourselves every day to every month to add new group. For example, distributor open first group, and wow, congratulations, wow, it's so great. Come on, and we're sitting in all the groups, not like captains, but like we're watching. Okay, just to see. They want us to see what's going on, no problem. And next month, we're challenging them. We say, okay, you have already one group. You need to open new group. It means you will have two groups right now. And next month, it will be one more group. And if you want to move forward, so open not one new group, open two new group. It's not a problem. It's only you and another 8 customers. This is 8 customers, and maybe include your members. So it's not a problem. Okay, so when you challenge people, when you give to them target, and you're doing yourself, and you're excited, everything flow start to work. Another thing, what we challenged before, that some of our people have 10 groups or 8 groups, but no growth. I mean, they're putting new customers, but it's no new members, active members, no new supervisors coming out. It means it's good for retention, but a growth, not so good. So we understood where is mistake. In each, not every group, but in most of our groups, we have assistant captain. It is a new member who learning the process, who bringing his customers to this group. For example, I'm captain, Viresh is my assistant captain, and Viresh brought to this group 3 new customers, his customer, right? So, but I'm captain, he's just learning. So I said, Viresh, you're doing great. First of all, I delegating to him all responsibilities, and I explaining to him clear what he need to do. In the morning, you open, you say good morning. During the day, check what's going on. Put some information from our channel, marathon channel. Every day we put some new information. In the evening, ask them, did they eat shake, and how much water they drink. This is your responsibility. Not much, but it's okay with you. He said, no, yes, no problem. So everything's supposed to be very clear. If sometimes we're thinking, okay, do something, and person not understanding, so he stopped because he confused. Okay, unconfused new people. And I said, Veresh, it's great. This month you have 3 new customers in our marathon. What we want to do, this month you will learn. Next lap, you will add 5 new customers. With you 3, it will be 8. And you will become a capitan. Fantastic. Wow. And I start to promote Viresh very heavily. So when you have a critical mass, like Viresh said, if you have one group, it's not enough. But when you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, it means every month you have 2, 3, 4 new assistants growing inside the marathons, inside the group. It means next month, some of them will open their own group, and this is how growth will go. Also, what we have a reward system, because we want to say thank you to our customers that they bringing the friends and family and the circle of influence. It's like you going to restaurant and you brought friends, and restaurant manager of the restaurant coming and say to you, wow, Dina, you're so nice. So I want you brought all your family. So I want to give from on us a nice dessert. So you feel good, right? Not because of that you brought your friends, but you feel good with it. So this is what we're doing also with our customers. We don't give some big presents, because otherwise new distributors will not follow us, and they will not follow a big presence, and because of that I don't want them to stop to do it. So it's something small, and basically we're doing some from our skincare range, something that I want all the time. They're coming, and I'm giving also them small presents that they helping. I have like a big basket, and I said, okay, oh, today your friend Mary came, so choose what you like. And it can be Herbalife products, Herbalife Nutrition products, Herbalife sport products, it can be skincare products, and it can be some small stuff like stuff for the cooking, waffle or something small for to make a muffins. So small things can make a big difference. So you need to make your reward system, and every time I changing this, because you know when person brought somebody one as so next time he wants something else. So need to be dynamic there.
So in conclusion, a few points, right? So number one, it's actually about our personal production, right? It's everything about us. It's not going to our distributors or supervisors saying, you go and do. No, it's let's do it ourselves. Let's show them, let's build it, and then let's teach it, right? So build your own teams, increase your production, and then get your distributors and supervisors to come and follow you, okay? Secondly, it's about adding new people, adding new teams every month. You know, sometimes it gets comfortable, right? I have 1 team, 2 teams, 3 teams. I'm earning quite good income. Doesn't take much time, right? And I'm very comfortable. But in order to grow, we need to add new teams. So make it a goal of yourself that every month I'm going to be adding 1 new team. 8 customers only, right? And you can do that, right? Learn to delegate. It's not about you, it's not about me, it's about them, right? It's about our customers, about our distributors. Delegate, ask them questions, let them be involved in the process, because the more they're involved, the more engaged they will be, more relationships we can build with them, right? They will tell us everything they want to hear from us. And this way, we will always be able to retain them, and we can actually get them to become our distributors at some stage, right? If we retain our customers, we retain our distributors, right? So you need to have a structure to retain people, right? Dina, talk to us about Anna.
And keep long relation with people, even if they're not so active. And Anna, she was my customer. She came when she was 19 years old. She wanted to lose weight. She continued to use product. I all the time keep her around, because we become friends, you know, so many years. and only she's my customer 23 years, right? Only 5 years ago she said, wow, I actually want to change something in my life. So she came, she saw the club, she became excited, and she started to work with the club in her part-time base, 2 hours a day. And last year she decided she will go to full-time. And during this time, she in this year with marathons, we built organization that she become a Get Team Plus under her already. Get Team, to Get Team Plus, 2 millionaire teams, and it's growing, and she's on the way to millionaire team. I want to say to you, always keep people around. This is also key point.
It's in 15 countries, by the way, that
Yes.
business, okay? So another point is actually being able to take a customer to become a distributor and then to become a supervisor, right? The point here is that once you have the teams and once you can train a person within the marathon, a new distributor, they open their own teams and they will become a supervisor, but they'll become a supervisor and they will come with volume the following month, okay? This is a very important point in order to grow. Okay? Now, some stage we're going to open our physical clubs. This is for sure. But, with the body transformation marathons, now we have the opportunity not just to have physical clubs, but we can work locally around our clubs. We can work internationally. We can work nationally. We can build teams all across, right? Sometimes people say to me, oh, where I live, there are no people. It doesn't matter, right? It's only 8 people. It doesn't matter which country they're in. We can do that, right? And we're sure that the body transformation marathons are going to help us to grow our business to even greater heights, right? So we want to say, hopefully, we're going to see you soon. We want to say to you, well, hope you got some information from us, and we wish you all the success. Stay safe and God bless.